All right, well, look, it's Christmas Eve, so not long to go now until the big day.
Yes, yesterday Oxford Street was packed with last-minute shoppers, including us two. But today, supermarkets and other stores are preparing for those last-minute panic buyers.
Oh, grief. Well, look, joining us now for what's been trending among the shoppers is consumer expert Imogen Tinkler. Imogen, thank you very much. Happy Christmas Eve to you. I hope you're gearing up. Now, the least I expect from somebody who's going to come on national television and tell everybody what's been trending is that you have done all your Christmas shopping, Imogen, have you?
I have. I had a slight last-minute panic when Father Christmas's list got changed, which is never helpful. and an ambulance was requested as her chief present, so...
Oh, well, funny you should mention Father Christmas, actually, because we're going to be tracking Santa a little bit later on, aren't we? But
yes, I'm excited for that. Where is he?
Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. But, OK, go on. So what's been trending? What have been some of the top buys this year for people? What's going to be in people's stockings?
Some of the top things this year have been Gabby's Doll's House has been huge. We've seen some of it coming back to the 90s with the Furbies coming back and with the Barbies. Yeah, Furbies. Do you remember the Furbies from the 90s?
Yeah.
Used to have to pet them and look after them, and often they'd be left with parents or grandparents to check that they were kept okay or woken up in the night. And, of course, with the Barbie movie this year, that's been huge with the Barbie doll. That's sold out in some places, with the car that everybody wants. So it's been really popular. And I know in our Christmas puddings again this year have rocketed. And locally, I know in our Sainsbury's, they've been sold out since Wednesday, which was a shock. I know. I didn't expect that. They're normally some of the things that you can find near the end, aren't they? But and in stockings, there's so much excitement around. Trending socks, which you wouldn't expect to have come back in again. I know we all say we get fed up with them, but yeah, they've been really popular this year with different designs on, and the Brussels sprout's been there a lot. We've seen a lot of people with obviously with the Christmas jumpers, but this year with ones that are a bit horrendous. To ugly Christmas jumpers has been on trend. So it's been really exciting to see what people are out there and getting.
That's quite cool that these sort of older... when were Furbies around? What, 10 years ago or so? I remember them as a child even.
My grandma has still got my old Furby on top of a cabinet in her house, so it is actually quite a nice reminder of the past. But these things come around all the time.
Can I ask something, Imogen? My favourite ever Christmas present, I think, was a keyboard with a little microphone. Are musical instruments still doing well for kids, or have they gone off them?
Musical instruments are still popular. They haven't made the top 10 in most of them, but there's some amazing storybooks that people have them, and the guitars are out there and you see the children with them, but they're not normally in the top 10. I know at home I've got a harmonica and a guitar, and sometimes I wonder why I bought them, because they are played a lot by my 2-year-old more than the 6-year-old.
Yeah, I think the worst present my parents ever bought me, not for me, but for them, was a drum kit. Because that drum kit went missing, actually, remarkably. You can lose a drum kit. So that drum kit went missing after a few weeks, and I don't blame them as well. But there we go. But hopefully everybody's waking up to some lovely presents tomorrow. And what about in terms of budget and things? If anyone's like me out there, they leave it to the last minute and then you massively overspend to try and make up for it. I mean, there is a cost of living crisis at the moment, but people presumably have let rip if they can this Christmas, have they?
Yeah, well, we've found that people have started to go shopping much earlier this year. So they've started in October. It's up 9% on last year, with 45% of people, because of the crunch, starting in October, and they're researching a lot more where the bargains are, where the things are. But saying that, 12 million people are going to hit the shops today for Christmas Eve and be out there. 9.9 million on the high street, and then the rest online. Obviously, that's more for tickets and last-minute things that aren't going to get delivered. But yesterday was being called Super Saturday, because it's, again, people need to wait till they've been paid as well. So that's why some people think people have left it to the last minute. But if you're budgeting, you either are getting universal credit or different things on Friday, or you're getting paid, and so that's why then people are going out on the Saturday. And we've got the Sunday this weekend, which is a big difference. So yeah, that drives sales. It's not always because people are last minute, and I think it's important to remember that.
Good luck, everyone, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, Imogen, as well. That's Imogen Tinkler there, who is a consumer expert.
Some people also are so well organised that they will use Boxing Day to buy the sales, to buy Christmas presents for the following year.
Yeah,
You get knock-off cards, knock-off wrapping paper, knock-off everything.
Yeah, I must say, I think, you know, when you see those people who post those little pictures, don't they, about, like, oh, I did all my Christmas shopping, it's all wrapped up in October, and I just think, are you a robot?